Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the sheep. So welcome back, my lovely sheepy friends. Or do you prefer goat? I don't know. I suppose it all depends on your perspective. Sheeps, goats, welcome back. Let's get this reading underway. We're going to give these a quick shuffle up, and then we're going to see how things have been for you guys. Let's stop there. Let's take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got two whites at the end there, but that black one to start us off. As I've always said before, so I always try to emphasize is that the black does not always mean an attack. The white isn't always all right. It all depends on the perspective of the person and, of course, what the compatibility is of the cards as we flip them over. So we've got this negative here. Things could be better, but we're moving into this place of positivity where things could be worse. So keep your head up, sheep people. Let's see what we've got. And that black isn't an attack right now because it's the pig, and the pig is definitely on your side. The pig is a firm friend of the sheep, so this is good, but it's also a catalyst card. It's a catalyst card, so we've got some changes coming in now, and these changes, they have to happen. The catalyst cards aren't just changes. These are big things that need to happen for other things to happen. And sometimes they can go missed, sometimes you don't even realize they're happening, sometimes they're not even happening to you, they're just there, happening as life goes on. The pig, the boar, this is a slow change. It comes in gradually, but it's black, it's negative, which means these changes might be something to do with health. They might be something to do with how you're feeling. They might be, perceived in a negative way. But the boar is still on your side. It's still there. All the catalyst cards and changes for a sheep person are never really negative in a way because of the way the sheep would adapt and change to how that change is happening around them, if that makes sense. As the change happens, you adapt because you are a catalyst person yourself. You are built that way, so you can adapt to changes and you can make the best out of the bad situations. And with that boar there, it's not necessarily a bad card, but it is in the negative, which means as that change does happen, it could make you a bit agitated, frustrated, and a little bit annoyed, but you're going to handle it quite well. You're going to move into those white cards as well, so we've got that to look forward to, or you've got that to kind of see that it's not all doom and gloom from the end of this, but it could be a change of health. It could be a change in relationships. It could be something that's very slow that's now just starting to take effect. Be aware of that. You don't want to procrastinate or to, put it to the back of your mind. If there's something that's bothering you, if there's something going on, if there's something that you feel you need to address, then chances are you should trust yourself on that, and you should definitely basically look out for yourself. Look out for yourself here and don't put things off. Oh, look at this. We are going through some changes. There's the rabbit, the catalyst card. So we've got the pig and the rabbit. That is part of your triangle. If you want to know more about that, hit the subscribe button because we are going to be doing videos on that in the future. But that rabbit, again, is a catalyst card. It is a card of change. Quick, rapid change. So as soon as you've got through this sort of slow change that may or may not go unnoticed, you're then going to be hit with the change that is, well, maybe you're going to notice that change and then it's going to start speeding up, because the thing with change is that once that change begins, if it makes you feel comfortable, when you have faith in it and you want to see it succeed, or you want to see it continue changing in that way, you're going to put in the effort to make it happen. You're going to put in that extra work. You're going to acknowledge it, and you're going to put a positive spin on things, which is going to make it progress very, very quickly, and chances are it'll be more successful. However, when you look at things from a negative perspective and you don't really believe in it, you're not going to necessarily push for change, and you're going to put things on the back burner, and you're going to kind of let it fizzle out and just slowly just be forgotten. And that's kind of what's happening here, is where you've got this slow change which nobody really knew about, and when you start to notice it, you're going to start going through this shift and you're going to start seeing it from a positive light. Even if it's kind of like, something that is to do with health or relationship, you're going to adapt to it. You're going to make these changes work for you. You're going to take advantage of that in the best possible case scenario, and do what you can do with a positive mindset and a more positive kind of outlook on that. The rabbit as well, being in your same triangle, is on your side just like the pig is. So these changes, even though they could be seen as, oh no, what you're going to do is a negative kind of side to things, that's going to drag you down, that's going to, you know, change your mood or whatever, you're going to adapt over this, because that rabbit is still taking you through the sort of I've got your back, just like the pig has, phase. So as this shift starts happening, that shift is looked over by these two here. So the rabbit is looking over you as you go through this pig phase, and then you're going to come into this rabbit phase, which will lead you over to here. So these catalyst cards are basically just showing you what you are made of. This week is going to show you what you are made of. It's going to show you why you are the way you are, because you're going to adapt very quickly to this, and you're going to be able to make things easier on yourself. You're going to make things basically from this slow change into a more, okay, well, if it's going to change, if I've got to do it, then let's get it done, let's get it over with. And you're basically ripping the band-aid off here. That's what you're doing. It's this rabbit is ripping off that band-aid. It's not a time for procrastination, because right now what you've got is that white rabbit, which is speed. It's fast. You've got to act quick. You've got to take the lead. You've got to get in there to have success from this, and to turn it from a negative into this positive. You've got to use that emotional intelligence of yours. You've got to use the communication. You've got to have that sort of charm that you've naturally got, and be motivated by yourself. Stay in that positive place. Give yourself positive reinforcement. This is a not a make or break situation, but this is a change that is going to change if you see it differently. So when these changes start happening, if you see it negatively, it's going to be negative. If you see it positively, it's going to be positive. And we're going to move straight into this. We've got this white horse here. That's progress. That's moving forward. That's basically speed. That's moving, basically, literally, that's moving forward in a great way. We've got a good compatibility between the sheep and the horse. Right now, you're in a place where emotionally, because this is an emotional, romantic kind of relationship kind of card, and I think romantically and emotionally, what you're doing is you're coming through, and all that weight that you've got, all that emotional baggage that you're carrying around with you, that's starting to shift now, and you're starting to see a positive from it, and you're going to start moving forward. And I think it's going to be quick. I think you're going to do this very quickly. There's speed here. The pig is very slow, not going anywhere really, basically just sitting still, waiting for things to happen around it. But these two are fast. They're two of the fastest on the entire zodiac, the rabbit and the horse. They're going to be fast. This is going to happen quickly, and when it does, we've got success coming from this. The horse and the sheep have a good compatibility. In fact, their best compatibility is with business. When you put a sheep and a horse together, the business side of things is incredibly well. So what you're looking at here is a jump up in maybe work, business, even relationships. Because a relationship, in a way, is just another thing you've put an effort into, just like your work or business. You have to work on it. You have to put time into it. You've got to put effort into it. Sometimes you've got to put money into it. Sometimes you've got to concentrate on it and put in the hours that are sometimes longer and may seem unnecessary at the time, but it will work out in the end, and it will work out in the end. I think this is going to be a very positive week for the sheep people as we start to move forward from this kind of stagnant change where you weren't really sure of what was really happening, and then realizing that you had control over this. You can take control over it, take the lead, and here we go. We've got that rabbit and the horse coming in to basically say, right, let's get to it. No time to waste. And that's basically that. There's no time to waste here. And we're going to have a good week, I think. And we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and we do another reading for the sheep people. I will be back tomorrow for a reading for the monkeys and the roosters. If you're interested, I will see you then. If I don't, I'll see you next week with the next reading for the sheep. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Love and peace.